People get ready.
We feel that we have a responsibility to shine light into the darkness, you know.
Some of the music we play is geared for you to think. So for those of you who don't think too much, I'm just telling you about that before we drop it on you.
Above the cluttering of the chaotic, problematic madness, witness the watcher witnessing is calm and collected. He peeps it different, gets it down to the molecule, doesn't bother who it's rooted in chaotic order, which ensues the knowledge of logical order. If you follow it, splendid. If not, it's simply not affected. Only observes it, perching. Certain blurs deserve attention, worth a mention. Projected for the wise, off the eye of the owl, reflected.
It's tyrannical.
Close your eyes. What do you hear?
How is it that you hear these things?
I'm possessed by the rhythm.
Do you think the truth will make you free?
After all, there is nothing real outside our perception.
We know that we know how to make some music, and the music ain't supposed to stand still.
How do you know I'm real?
Yeah.
I'm not real.
This is control. Give initiative. The wind of change has started. Prepare all objectives.
Drags along like the ragged vagabond I've grown to be. I should have been a doctor by now, I know supposedly, but I've been busy doctoring rhymes. Like physician healed ourselves, quote, wealth is thy prize and mine is poetry. Not confined or defined in a sentence of life, the light is divine. I might lie refined in his presence, the present is fine. A rap rapid, but have to set it, it rhymes. Sometimes time's depressing, but there you have it. My judge, I mean my fellow human looping over me. Hopefully Q could die soon, no beauty but future I behold in me. Soul is for the seeker, so they told them hold him to a limit. Mama, will you love me if I be a cynic? Criticizing the creation, create shit I didn't. I never believed in atheism, filling a blank ism. Slimming chances for advances, standing in the line of cynic. Time to witness the standards and stand up buying well, which is it? Made a lot of dough, letting life pass by. Staring at the clock, letting life pass by. Blaze a lot of smoke, letting life pass by. Life pass by, letting life pass by. Made a lot of dough, letting life pass by. Staring at the clock, letting life pass by. Blaze a lot of smoke, letting life pass by. Life pass by, letting life pass by.
And I'm letting you know. And I'm letting you know. And I'm letting you know.
The fist grips to grab it all past the crack of dawn. Too fast to catch the sun, the rapping vagabond. Axes snapping off about the dawn. The doctor often missed. Fist for the crap upon which he never wanted. Listen, but dog it, he had to stop the ponder, grasping for a feudal future. A jogger from a lost past that often haunts him suture. A wooden sword that resents the present, but never stopped to unwrap it. All forget it, often said it, thought it cheddar sharp and wheeling off and turning hard and off his head and heard it all said. Life happens, busy making plans and plan to catch it as cats can, but bet you miss it with the best hands gripping. Forward, step back to check the standard, steps forward and step back, getting soaking storm, whether walking or running, but never catch it with the sun up above him. Don't know why he never stopped to got it, now we stopped to jot it. Gotta hold it like them dark spots in his vision to stop to spot it. Made a lot of dough, letting life pass by. Staring at the clock, letting life pass by. Blaze a lot of smoke, letting life pass by. Life pass by, letting life pass by. Made a lot of dough, letting life pass by. Staring at the clock, letting life pass by. Blaze a lot of smoke, letting life pass by. Life pass by, letting life pass by.
And I'm letting you know. And I'm
last chance for revival. The thought is also vital. They taught us not all of us bought it in line for the slaughter. Disorder, order, female semen, aborter. Your daughter seen it in the sex education. Bless the entertainment. So fresh, so famous, so impressive, ain't it? But wait, it made it better. Like Cheddar was saying, nothing on the track. Slow it up, dumb it down. Dumps is getting capped. But love the sound and chuckle on the facts. Never that, I never did it. Then with it to get them spinning back to the beginning. Fitted image and the rapping facts. From how to finish. Laughing at this isn't. Ain't had a minute since I had the vision. Wisdom scattered in the prism. The inner vision overlapping the cynicism. I promise for $1 I could be so honest, my brother. But for a couple, I tell you what you wanna hear from what I wear. I promise I can put it on my mother. Come on. So stand around and get down with the down dumb and the dance. No bother pondering the hollering chance. The pros found the profoundest, the drummers to numb the tolerant. Follow along and swallow and dance. So stand around and get down with the down dumb and the dance. No bother pondering the hollering chance. The pros found the profoundest, the drummers to numb the tolerant. Follow along and swallow and dance. Come on and shake it or fake it. Let's make it shadow. Grab your bottles till they holler. We call it the baby rattle. Gather crib side babbling. What's happening, y'all? Keep them clapping. We can whack it. We can passing them off. Assed out like there's mamas at the club. That's all. And all wonder why his action to attachment is wrong. All the songs he remembers has no center for surface. Will Venom gets him better than him. He remembers as he enters the circus. Works it better when forgetting his brethren. Never get connected, ever easy. Never get the meaning. Read the pictures quick and laugh at the words. Wait, math is reverse. Keep them shaking days. See these rappers serving nothing to the public. Bluffing voodoo style. No doubt it's easier like ooh chow. Keep deceiving us and homing to the doom pow. Keep these motherfuckers stupid like it's boom pow. She go, so stand around and get down with the down dumb and the dance. No bother pondering the hollering chance. The pros found the profoundest, the drummers to numb the tolerant. Follow along and swallow and dance. So stand around and get down with the down dumb and the dance. No bother pondering the hollering chance. The pros found the profoundest, the drummers to numb the tolerant. Follow along and swallow and dance. He sure sings a pretty songs. How long can he get it? One for the money and two for the dummies. The drum will keep him coming, sing it all for the honeys. The shorties think it's funny, singing 3 for the money. He sure sings a pretty song, but how long can he get it? One for the money and two for the dummies. The drum will keep him coming, singing once for the honey and twice for the shorties, cause they think it's so funny. So stand around and get down with the down dumb and the dance. Don't bother pondering the hollering chance. The pros found the profoundest, the drummers to numb the tolerant. Follow along and swallow and dance. So stand around and get down with the down dumb and the dance. Don't bother pondering the hollering chance. The pros found the profoundest, the drummers to numb the tolerant. Follow along and swallow and dance. Fam was fam without the stages. When I was burning pages for self. When Qwel was faceless. When friends were flipping strangers across the club like yo, Adam mistaken as hell. Playing it famous, they just playing himself. Fam was fam without the stages. When I was burning pages for self. Qwel was faceless. Friends were flipping strangers across the club like yo, Adam mistaken as hell. Playing it famous, they just playing himself. It be the same cats that you just gave your last buck to run around behind your back. Remind them where the fuck you. The hunger come to bite your hand off when the feeding stop. Biggest hug up in the club though. When the CD drops like the beef is your beef. Oh, you ain't no bro, go get to it. Your weakness, my kinda stuck up behind them. Find a Brutus, find a Judas in the field of blood. But can't you feel the love? But just like dealing with feelings, to wait it out, to feel the trust, to giving rich people free food. The smile and see through. They got a pile of shit you need if and only if is fake and leave you cage bottom, break out and dip. On some leave you with the solitary Mariana-less script. The tip like all I said was and holler the fifth. They wanna take on all your problems if your problem is money. Holler the deal if it wasn't real, it'd probably be funny. Fam was fam without the stages. When I was burning pages for self, when Qwel was faceless, when friends were flipping strangers across the club like yo, Adam mistaken as hell. Playing it famous, they just playing himself. Fam was fam without the stages. When I was burning pages for self, Qwel was faceless, friends were flipping strangers across the club like yo, Adam mistaken as hell. Playing it famous, they just playing himself. Straight up, I peep it. Mistaken kindness for weakness. I'm standing by your side. Some got a side of our scheming. Be laughing loudest at your bad jokes. You're sad, so I'm sad, yo. The closest fam you got reminds you when you's an asshole. When Adam folded for me, call my daddy, said yeah, so they wanna give you cash if you already have gold, like baby told me. But don't forget who I am. Don't lower to that standard. Wise as wolves, as innocent as lambs. Let the wicked be wicked. Be quick to want nothing from them. Don't forget you're not called to like them. Your call is to love them. All in together now, favors to give. Friends be tethered round, beware the cloudy skies, they real. Friends fair weather down, so you can't tug me down. It's nothing, just move on, forgive them. Reach in the pit, they wanna pull you in the pit with them. Just right in to give you a boost as soon as they get loose. What they on the big and better things, it sucks to be you. Fam was fam without the stages. When I was burning pages for self, when Qwel was faceless, when friends were flipping strangers across the club like yo, Adam mistaken as hell. Playing it famous, they just playing himself. Fam was fam without the stages. When I was burning pages for self, Qwel was faceless, friends were flipping strangers across the club like yo, Adam mistaken as hell. Playing it famous, they just playing himself. I ain't salty, I'm just wary, all that peace, see you later, but don't trip. I'm sure you hit me up when needing a favor, cause even strangers say brother, okay bro, it's sickening, cause fam ain't gotta say fam. Fam standing in thick and thin, that bro shit. Don't hold water with me, flicker quick and feeble. And feed a dog, it don't bite, you can't say the same for people. Shook few with a lie, to try to hook you in a cry. Like I always had your back, in fact can look you in the eye. Straight shook and crooked sense of generous. See it later, bye, but see your neighbor. Scales and stay weight in their favor, never they fault. They know just what to do with your wealth, but never take the sec to ask what can they do for they self. Faking the fam, that funny, but need them vacant as hell. Excuses lame and reasons blamely, probably saying it's Qwel. Favor chasing paper thin honor, just making it harder. For starters, stop mistaking blood for water, playing the martyr. Fam was fam without the stages. When I was burning pages for self, when Qwel was faceless, when friends were flipping strangers across the club like yo, Adam mistaken as hell. Playing it famous, they just playing himself. Fam was fam without the stages. When I was burning pages for self, Qwel was faceless, friends were flipping strangers across the club like yo, Adam mistaken as hell. Playing it famous, they just playing himself.
Just cause you show me love doesn't mean that you really love me. Love me, love me, love me, love me. Just cause you show me love doesn't mean that you really love me. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, no. Just cause you show me love, just because you show me love doesn't mean that you really love me. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, no. Just cause you show me love, just because you show me love, but you really love me. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. DJ
Vadim, Qwel, Mika, and Pugs Atomz.
You were gonna change the world on the road now. shoulder low down to the high in hopes the sun doesn't go down. Roll so swiftly on your fame, inflamed your hype. Sight dim and wrote your name in lights. Some nights it ain't cause honest, some nights it's the bar scene. Guitar tune, the liquor, flicker scars on the marquee. Surrounded by the conversations, about your conversations, and how you're patient with the common confrontation. Good morning Minnesota, good evening Arizona, good morning California, then your son turns one. Try to call him from Christmas in Missoula. Promise to kiss him when it's Christmas and whispers getting to him. You run through the desert, silent screaming as you dream through the road swells. Recognize the dude in the mirror in the hotels. Can't hold it, road in Flagstaff to Memphis. Zoning out the window, sinking, thinking, pack, bag, and message.
So you party with the superstars.
Remember all your songs, remember who you are.
How you get a ticket on a shooting star.
Remembered all your songs, remember who you are. Off of yonder picture frame in his hindsight. The hotel trying to rinse the stains from the limelight. Try to wonder if we changed, did it change us? Feel the earth spinning under big fame's bus. But Vegas playing tricks on your mind, watching the light form. Pray the days are fast, Davis passing that ice storm. Outrun the spin of the globe, but where the splits in the road. Get home to visit, kiss his kids in the phone. Yo, it'll get you if you give it control. Cause they be screaming your name, and famous vicious as you wish it was slow. Smart addicted playing stardom, start pretending it's true. But starlight dims and thins when remembering you. You never thought that you'd get hit so fast. Cold flash, passing ghosts of yourself in the past. You know all the seasons by the leavings and the stages you're on. Important message, return to sender in space for Major Tom.
So you party with the superstars.
Remember all your songs, remember who you are.
How you get a ticket on a shooting star.
Remembered all your songs, remember who you are.
Look at slow rearview mirror of El Camino. Hands waving, lady fading in the distance. So long ago, the day of your entrance. See an old friend and memories drifting. Action always clouds the picture. You're always on. So much has changed, mister. Wow, like a job. Never thought you'd say it, but damn. Beats the other occupation, cash in hand. Stan is the man, so you get a couple fans. And the name that you earned is just another brand. Sing along to the band, like a legacy man. Check it, see them all in the jungle, swinging like George with some hard knuckles. Couple jokes on media, yeah, a few chuckles. You spaz in the mirror when you recognize the trouble.
So you party with the superstars.
Remember all your songs, remember who you are.
How you get a ticket on a shooting star.
Remembered all your songs, remember who you are. rivers on the shores of Chin River. Just searching for daddy alone. He's a swimmer, he's just late for dinner. Her shadow dances on the surface and rips in the ripples and scribbles off to find her daddy like calamities normal. Find herself toe testing these waters to both legs and piranhas. They hiss this one's on the house and slither on her. She questions, have you seen daddy? He said, yeah, maybe, but your glass is half empty and that's a pity, pretty baby. He remind her of her father, watch the water get faster. She fall in Jim River, love whoever wanna catch her. Undertow, tug the string on her heart. The river freezing her breath, fighting the current, screaming deep to her neck. Calling for daddy, they keep bringing her drinks. Oh, how she sings when she weeps, tossed by the river, it's that lingering sting. So many fathers with strangers' faces and promises crooked. She just been looking so long, she just forgot she was looking. She say, I promise I done cried him a river, plus I prayed him a boat. He's not a swimmer though, he swear he can swim. If you see him, would you tell him I miss him? And that I never stop looking. I'm not a swimmer, I've been swimming for him. She say, I promise I done cried him a river, plus I prayed him a boat. He's not a swimmer though, he swear he can swim. If you see him, would you tell him I miss him? And that I never stop looking. I'm not a swimmer, I've been swimming for him. Gin River playing tricks on her eyes. It ain't a place to get lost. Woozy stumbling and blanking it off. Dragged by the river, reaching weak for the bank. So many selfish hands to help her stand and feet with a yank. Her smile drowned before she did. Like, hey doggy, look at what we did. She looking for something, but guess he had what she needed. She leaves a ghost just like that stick in the air. The daddy dream in a stare. Make up to hide the water, ringing her hair. And sick in these waters is thick with piranhas and leeches. She say the deeps and sink you in it. Try to swim for the beaches, try to search for a day. Days turn to weeks and weeks into seasons, and leeches turn into beacons to each his weakness. She whimpers how the water is fine. The river cost her mind. She jokes the clouds look like her father. Brothers brought her some wine. Twisted ripples gives her up to the river, toward the cliff, getting quicker. Nobody looking for sister. Pearls swimming where no one could find a pearl within the oyster. No one could break her down now, no one could disappoint her. Hide when no one could find her, the pearl within the oyster. No one could break her down now, no one could disappoint her. Say I promise I done cried him a river, plus I prayed him a boat. He's not a swimmer though, he swear he can swim. If you see him, would you tell him I miss him? And that I never stop looking. I'm not a swimmer, I've been swimming for him. She say I promise I done cried him a river, plus I prayed him a boat. He's not a swimmer though, he swear he can swim. If you see him, would you tell him I miss him? And that I never stop looking. I'm not a swimmer, I've been swimming for him. No one could break her down, no one can disappoint her.
No one could break her down, no one can disappoint her. No one could break her down, no one could break her down. No one could break her down.
Special request to all the girls from north, south, east and west. From the body look good and anyway you have to God bless. Rock wide, rock a man's spine. Watch right now.
My megaphone scream, only right in the scenes. We brought the roll back for rappers only tight in their jeans. Straight shining, only dummies to the end of the night. Who fuck around and make your ghost writer enter the light. That's why it's 50 million fakes on the bandstand. 100 million motherfuckers stuck and getting geeked off of jam bands. Fuck fans, Sansan, but just saying, man, you ain't jacking rappers, straight jacket and handstands. We beef them on some I love you and you love me, but don't believe a word they saying if they playing a beat. Come on, get on it, megaphone throws the eye of the owl. Highly doubtable, y'all the freshest to crying I'm foul. But they be trying it now, the wind the lines to the clouds. But why they trying is the mystery, no buying them style. The megaphone and he projecting them fake books. Rappers have style like all them teeny boppers rocking on Facebook. Mama, megaphone loud. Mama, megaphone loud. Do you dig it, mama, megaphone loud? But can you dig it? My megaphone loud. But do you get it, mama, megaphone loud? I think therefore I'm right. My megaphone loud, loud. Mama, megaphone loud. Mama, megaphone loud. But do you get it? I think therefore I'm right. Come on. Bump that. Come on, buddy. How long you fun it? We're gone running. But money came in with a change of subject. But sorta sensitive, ain't we? When we supposed to pros profits. An easy target, rocking them flows with soap boxes. Obnoxious out the phone, my mama megaphone loud. But better check it tone and make them beg from the crowd. Raining gems, never name the gems, it's raining. But what the hell we selling umbrellas? The freshest cellophane, the game is complaining. But name it, get famous. Leave it more than you came with. They naming out the cages. Behind a flaming lamery, just saying it, claiming he didn't pre-painted kitchens. My mama megaphone vicious, blazing my megaphone amazing. The tweet, the switch and flip, distorted for it gets important. Important to prove, but we the super loop ignored it. Hey, come on, man. Rhyme, anybody can do it. Just check it out. First, you gotta learn to count bars. Very important. Learn to count bars, because then you know how to use the formula. Proper formula, mad styles. It's like rhyming for dummies. Come on, I got you. Just check it out. Be quiet. Check it out. Don't tell me. Be my attention getter. Like, why am I miserable? Cause my persona see through, no, it's invisible. Look, follow with a line or more rhyme. I find you listen through. Switch to ink, complain, bling. Shift the inner syllables. A little pause, it'll give it a swing. Don't forget, include the middle ink, proceeding to swing. And that goes sing, sing will help you get attention. If you lose it, you can always start again. Just mention revolution, gotta say it like you mean it. Like give them your living proof. Punching something shocking, monotone and flip it cynical. Like understating, baby, raping, highlighting specific syllables. Act sincere and rapidly rap weird and cyclical. If that'll work, act misunderstood or flip political. Compare yourself to what you're not, like similes, but literal. Gotta handle angry with your hand-to-hand demeanor. Insert pop reference here, something Brangelina. And for the chorus, try to keep it plain. Emotional images, dead ballerina rain. Or just insinuate, keep it safe, maintain. Just state the obvious, it's like I can't complain. Or try to be ironic, like I hate my hate. You can even use the words you just learned today. Validate my validity, repeating's great. Validate my something great. At this point, repeat the chorus or get back to the verse. But if you start again, use the pace you had in the first. It makes the hook more catchy, trust me, with some practice it works. Ease them in with cookie cutters and snap it, rapid in spurts. So if you really feel the track, say something mad and absurd. I pull my 40 on a shorty, write my raps in a hearse. Ad libs reverse, reestablish pattern cheeses for lunch. It doesn't have to make no sense, just setting leads to the punch. Buy some time like the C and MC's for crutch. Lead them up to leave them stuck and then you leave them with what? And if you wanna lie, you lie big, then fans will believe you. Throwing onomatopoeia like Blau when there's your leader. A little mini bridge will get your voice descending. See your cheesy melody, your voice the ending. Might wanna read your bumper sticker here depending. A name a better man or just a dead MC. It's like, for the chorus, try to keep it plain. Emotional images, dead ballerina rain. Or just insinuate to keep it safe, maintain. State the obvious, dog, like I can't complain. Or try to be ironic like I hate my hate. You can even use words you just learned today. Validate my validity, repeating's great. Validate your validity, something brain. Or resort to self-defeating, why am I rhyming for? Make a crazy blanket statement like the sky's a whore. Hyperbolize the times that I've died before. Rhyme some more, flip the pace, reiterate, come back and rhyme the fourth. Oh, word.
Mama, I'm a gambling man. Say, mama, I'm a gambling man.
back, cause none of them fit right, except for his folks had rewrote that. Rock the state, sweats on the Greyhound. Told him good luck, buddy, don't come back. Upon the way out, couldn't sleep, excited from his freedom. Wonder how the block looks when folks look shocked when they see him. See, he wondered if his liquor stores and churches still can't wait to see his mama arms inked in verses. Dropped the bus station by the mile from the crib. Walk line with liquor stores, so called us I was his kid. All the rocks, blows, parks, you gotta get it. He stepped the young blood like shorty, how you living? Told him ain't have to hustle, ain't no place like a prison. Stone cold look in his eyes, but he ain't listen. Told him seen him in himself in a different life. But shorty moan, you selling all to the fishes to get it right. Mama, I'm a gambling man, gotta wrestle the odds. And mama don't cry, the gambling God. Say mama, I'm a gambling man, gotta wrestle the odds. But mama don't cry, the gambling God. Say mama, I'm a gambling man, gotta wrestle the odds. Like mama don't cry, the gambling God. Say mama, I'm a gambling man, gotta wrestle the odds. Like mama don't cry, the gambling God. Is it that the fool that always got the least to say, that wanna talk, just blabbing up the sunset or scabbing up the walk like dog? We're at the ocean's crazy. I'm like, I know, but if you ever pipe down, you know this maybe. Always in a rush to gush, sweet nothing tough and hypertone. Like that's a green bowl, young Jedi, it's not a microphone. Wanna be subtitles for silence and dub the scenery. We know you're young, just chill when sun, enjoy the greenery. See, we don't need all that play-by-play announcement. Like yo, check it, turn this mountain to a sound check. Proudest about the loudness, round about the fire. Not trying to be rude, I used to be that dude but grew wiser. But in a glance I peeped the chill, no time for time to run out. With 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, and 1 mouth. Peep proportions and good reason to trust it. Chill with all the thinking with your lips, it's either pass it or puff it. The more you talk it seems the less you really say. Just keep on rambling and give yourself away. Rather be thought a fool with foolishness abound then open up my mouth and remove all doubt. It never fails, the fool that knows the least about it is down to draw it out in deep detail and always gotta be loudest. Just crowding up the cipher hyper with a whole lot of nothing. Like bringing nonsense on your content and still wanna touch it. Funny if he didn't, he got a cousin that did it. I wonder how he knows so much when he could never just listen. He got a lot to ponder young and yet just watch the sun and set. But watching is for nothing, not for hops without that tongue and check. Check it, I wonder if he babbles sincere to hear the sound travel that clear. With insecurity unraveling here, that I'll be hooting, who's observing, hooping, spinning ball. Wisdom come and learning through the shout and whisper small. I'm glad we had this little time to shine and visit dog. Understanding like the river shivers from the bridge we're pissing on. Fall for listening it, some never pause to get it, miss it all. Gotta take a sec to figure Sabbath said in scripture law. The more you talk it seems the less you really say. Just keep on rambling and give yourself away. Rather be thought a fool with foolishness abound then open up my mouth and remove all doubt. Turn down the volume, how you feel and feel for real. You steal a piece away and let it they reveal. Just to say the deal, like weighted anchors on us chillin'. Just missing the freshest weather to say it. Dog, sometimes you kill it, building bricks to block the beauty. Gotta watch it through the spilling, dumb shit upon the function. Remind you of a movie, but blabbing up the clearing with surroundings disappear. You gotta name the nameless just to try to get it here. Don't let it pass you by. 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 Drags along like the ragged vagabond I've grown to be. I should've been a doctor by now, I know supposedly, but I've been busy doctoring rhymes. Like physician healed ourself, quote, wealth is thy prize and mine is poetry. Not confined or defined in a sentence of life, the light is divine. I might lie refined in his presence, the present is fine. A rap rapid, but have to set it, it rhymes. Sometimes times depressing, but there you have it. My judge, I mean my fellow human looping over me. Hopefully Q could die soon, no beauty but future I behold in me. Soul is for the seeker, so they told him hold him to a limit. Mama, will you love me if I be a cynic? Criticizing the creation, create shit I didn't. I never believed in atheism, filling a blank ism. Slimming chances for advances, standing in the line of cynic. Time to witness the standards and stand up buying, well, which is it? Don't let it pass you by. 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 Don't let it pass you by.
I'm letting you know.
The bitter fist grips to grab it all past the crack of dawn. Too fast to catch the sun, the rapping vagabond. Axes snapping off about the dawn. The doctor often missed. Fist for the crap, upon which he never wanted. Listen, but dog it, he had to stop the ponder, grasping for a feudal future. A jogger from a lost past that often haunts him suture. A wooded sword that resents the present, but never stopped to unwrap it. All forget it, often said it, thought it, cheddar sharp and wheeling off and turning hard and off his head and heard it all said. Life happens, busy making plans and plan to catch it as cats can, but bet you miss it with the best hands gripping. Forward step back to check the standards, that's forward a step back getting. Soaking storm, whether walking or running, but never catch it with the sun up above him. Don't know why he never stopped to got it, now we stop to jot it. Gotta hold it like them dark spots in his vision to stop to spot it. Don't let it pass you by. 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 Don't let it pass you by.
Bipolar, are you missing out on Miami Beach? Beautiful people on blogs while you sit around and microwave hot dogs. Jog to the job for a week in shape, feel great. Feel great like the pregnancy of an endangered cage ape at last. Pick up a bag at the last. Not isolated on the internet, it's all for you. Bipolar like a loose screw. Nervous, Miami Beach body nervous, man. Should've jogged, feel all flabby, act crabby. Friday night in Miami on ice. Look at his teeth, look at his beats, that looks painful. People look at him as shameful. That's not nice, that's not nice, that's not sweet. Everybody need beats, everybody need rest, everybody need everything at least, yes. A wonderful blog for all your conquest. How you living, man? You can say dog fresh. Peace to Qwel, Maker, and Uttar Pradesh. I went there on a whim when I was with Ness. I put it on my blog like motherfucking dog before she passed. But shit, man, we had a blast. Don't let it pass you by. 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 Don't let it pass you by.
I'm letting you know, and 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 I'm letting you know.
One, two. Yo, check this out, man. This ain't just some pretty shit to bob your head to, man. This is serious stuff, man. These kids are running around here crazy. Everybody's standing around talking about the next generation after us getting crazier and crazier, but nobody wanna tell them nothing. Just the teachers ain't telling them nothing. I don't trust the schools, I don't trust nobody. Somebody's gotta tell them. Check it out. He said, I hope you grow to be smarter than me, homie. I got gold if you want it, and I'ma tell you like he told me. Dig for knowledge, dog, cause it's nothing as precious Count your blessing when reflecting, and nothing to excess to keep your pearls far from swine. Unless it drive you crazy, keep your answer yes or no. More than that is just shady, and all the worry in this world, it ain't gon' change tomorrow. But he who increases his wisdom also increases his sorrow. Give you what you owe, if you got it now to pay your debt, or else you fall asleep and who you owe would take your bed. When harvest come, reserve some for cold December. If you give, you best forget, and if you get, you best remember. Seeking counsel from the wise and try to kick it. The words of a fool is bitter venom like the oath of the wicked. Where there's lightning there, the thunder will come. And see a fool is a fool, it's nothing new if it's up under the sun. He said, real riches don't rust, plus trust me if it glitters it's dust. You can start all day but ain't forgetting it done. Real riches don't rust, if it glitters it's dust. Dwindles quicker than your fingers can touch. Real riches don't rust, plus trust me if it glitters it's dust. You can start all day but ain't forgetting it done. Real riches don't rust, if it glitters it's dust. Dwindles quicker than your fingers can touch. He said regardless of the consequences, trust truly. But a good woman who can find, if you can find her, she's above rubies. Who knows the value of a thing, extreme profoundness. Hear the man looking for truth, beware the man who swear he found it. Foolish heart uses to himself, there isn't a God. You can't trust me with a little, never trust me with a lot. A good name's better than gold, golden cage is still a cage. Don't let the sun set on your anger, every labor gains a wage. Even the blind man can read the writing on the wall. Like into every life, a little rain must fall. Plus consider maybe faith and love is a verb. Disease is disease, remember God feeds the birds. No matter who says it, if it don't make sense, delete it. The owl don't even have to say it, but he knows it well when he sees it. Remember always to conduct yourself with strangers. Love God with all your heart, mind, body, your strength, and love your neighbor. Real riches don't rust, plus trust me if it glitters it's dust. You can start all day but ain't forgetting it done. Real riches don't rust, if it glitters it's dust. Dwindles quicker than your fingers can touch. Real riches don't rust, plus trust me if it glitters it's dust. You can start all day but ain't forgetting it done. Real riches don't rust, if it glitters it's dust. Dwindles quicker than your fingers can touch. See, love's like physics, gotta give it if you catch it. It's an action and a light wisdom, witness the prism pass it. If you miss it, you're living backwards and all is done in vain. Rather nibble twigs what love is than feast with ain't. The weak wears a complaint, faints and winning if he falls. See the fool at the gate has answers after the city falls. Let the foolish try wisdom, guard words around children. Anger empties out a warehouse, knowledge will fill it. Wisdom are found at that house that stand on understanding's pillars. If you judge, use discernment, burn by the flame you kill with. Not cause you feel it, cause you can filter with knowledge. Intelligence is just sport, see, wisdom's bigger than college. And don't forget it ever, it gets colder the higher you look. Not cause you read it somewhere, a lot of liars write books and grow by the love, live and breathe by the truth. Cause time will break it all down, you know the seed by the fruit. Real riches don't rust, plus trust me if it glitters it's dust. You can start all day but ain't forgetting it done. Real riches don't rust, if it glitters it's dust. Dwindles quicker than your fingers can touch. Real riches don't rust, plus trust me if it glitters it's dust. You can start all day but ain't forgetting it done. Real riches don't rust, if it glitters it's dust. Dwindles quicker than your fingers can touch. Shining even though it's coming down heavy. Hold your head and on the line while we steady pitch pennies. And if I had a dime for every buck I borrowed, there'd be another hill to climb. I'm banking on tomorrow. The sun is shining even though it's coming down heavy. Hold your head and on the line while we steady pitch pennies. This one goes out to all my other brothers, broken, scrambling on a feast and famine, gamble, rambling. My famine am on this planet, just stranded, disadvantage, hoping, coping, withstand it from this vantage. I wrote a jam to get you open. I know you know this is cold winters and soldiers get frozen. Hope you holding, help you coast through vultures and bankers, and thankful for Folgers. Know it's real the way the Bible's image got us looking. Flipped out of focus, flipped out and smoking, coasting through notions of dealing and stealing and phony promotions. If only this roller coaster was closing in our gold and choking back tears. Broken back years reminds me to say pearly gated. As sure as snakes be catching early birdies baited. Got us chasing faith in worldly places, tasting resentment. Takes a second face and futures feeling late for the present. Instead of living bitter, better yet give thanks for the lesson. Grace for the chicken, said I'm straight off the dressing. Whether Haiti or heaven. Dime for every buck I borrowed, the beacon of the hill to climb, banking on tomorrow. The sun is shining even though it's coming down heavy. Hold your head and on the line while we steady pitch pennies. And if I had a dime for every buck I borrowed, there'd be another hill to climb, I'm banking on tomorrow. The sun is shining even though it's coming down heavy. Hold your head and on the line while we steady pitch pennies. For those that pray for daily bread daily, you made me your brethren. Save me your place at the table late as ever. Maybe I get it, bet it made me who I am. Rep the set it and letter, the representative. Never forget it ever, and yep it gets better. We seen it like the coming dawn. The young and don't get stuck, just run along. Grudgiously just keeps the summer coming on. A homeless song when bumming. Don't see sympathy as understanding. Call it disadvantage, yet we managed to manage. If I had control, I'd do it all over with hand-me-down buddies. With double judges clowning loud and now to scam me down funny. There's beauty in the plan for man. The camera pants ugly full circle. On a world full of dummies standing to judge me. You trust me, we ain't trust so long for nothing. There's something in saying we've made it with shady deal and poker faces and gracefully played it. From week to week to where we stand, my fam just day to day and still uphill and building strong. Your song, homie, play it. If I had a dime for every buck I borrowed, the beacon of the hill to climb, banking on tomorrow. The sun is shining even though it's coming down heavy. Hold your head and on the line while we steady pitch pennies. And if I had a dime for every buck I borrowed, there'd be another hill to climb, I'm banking on tomorrow. The sun is shining even though it's coming down heavy. Hold your head and on the line while we steady pitch pennies. We playing pennies under thunder coming down bitter, but never heed this one without splinters. To see the sun without winter. Playing pennies under thunder coming down bitter, but never heed this one without splinters. See the sun without winter. Playing pennies when it's coming down bitter, but never heed this one without splinters. To see the sun without winter. We're playing pennies under thunder coming down bitter, but never heed this one without splinters.
culture. Check out devils, ain't no settling down. Definite crowd, screaming death on these ignorant devils dressing us out. I walk the city like I pencil it down. Small 50s, talk shifty like Poker the Clown. The dope of a sound is seen to slow with the cash flow. These faggots on no weight like mic stands and rap shows. Your back fold, spinal fracture from your head alone. Talking back and get you put on blast over the megaphone. Smash the pedestal, crash with the peddlers. My third eye see more than megaliths. Retinas, I settle the better, step the fuck off. Several ties, I have disguised. Never died till you ducked off. My megaphone louder than anything you fuck off. The Mr. Blister pixels, you spitting image to bust off. To the high and hopes the sun doesn't go out. Roll so swiftly on your fame, inflamed your height. The sight then devote your name and lights. And some nights it ain't as honest. Some nights it's the bar scene. Guitar tuned, the liquor flicker stars on the marquee. Surrounded by your conversation, about your conversation, and how you're patient with the common confrontation. It's good morning Minnesota, good evening Arizona, good morning California. Then your son turned one. Try to call him for Christmas in Missoula. Promise to kiss him when it's Christmas. A whisper's getting to him. You run through the desert, silent screaming, dreaming over the road swells. And try to recognize dude in the mirror in the hotel. Can't hold it, road and flag, stabbed to Memphis. Zoning out the window, a sinking, thinking, pack, bag, and message. But you done party with the superstars. Remember all your songs, remember who you are. But how'd you get a ticket on a shooting star? Remember all your songs, remember who you are. But you done party with the superstars. Remember all your songs, remember who you are. But how'd you get a ticket on a shooting star? Remember all your songs, remember who you are. Just ponder on the yonder picture frame in his hindsight in the hotel, trying to rinse the stain from the limelight. I wonder if we changed it or it changed us. Feel the earth spinning quicker under Big Fame's bus. His fingers playing tricks on your eyes, watching the light form. Pray the days are fast, Davis passing that ice storm. Outrun the spin of the globe, beware the splits in the road. Get home to visit, kiss your kids in the phone. Yo, it'll get you if you give it control, cause they be screaming your name. The fame is vicious as you wish it was slow. It's mad addicted playing stardom, start pretending it's true. With starlight dims and thins when remembering you. You never thought that you could hear so fast. Cold flash, you're passing all them ghosts of yourself in the past. You know the seasons why the leaving stages you're on. Important message, return to sender, space and major tom. But you done party with the superstars. Remember all your songs, remember who you are. But how'd you get a ticket on a shooting star? Remember all your songs, remember who you are. But you done party with the superstars. Remember all your songs, remember who you are. But how'd you get a ticket on a shooting star? Remember all your songs, remember who you are. You were gonna change the game on the road, true. But with the star that you becomes to see himself in the old you. But would you change and chasing Dolo, the greatest solo ever sang? And it came to fame, the faded photo you guess. Catch a breath in the clear blue when nobody hears. It stares and disappears in the rear view. The Lord Nevada rose like a prayer. Contemplation is stare, counting cactus, 100 bottles of beer. On the walls, melting down, spit your life in the air. Sign your name on the smoke like you did last night. And tomorrow you gon' do it again. Though you pretend that you won't, get on the game to see you through to the end. To feel the road spinning, nomad fast. To hit it, no mask, get at it, catch it. And it's adaptive meditation. The shrinking scenery, spacing, the pacing, dreams and chasing. Thinking deep between the past, present, destination. But you done party with the superstars. Remember all your songs, remember who you are. But how'd you get a ticket on a shooting star? Remember all your songs, remember who you are. But you done party with the superstars. Remember all your songs, remember who you are. for at your own show. With a rap to attract fans that normally don't go. Kept my eye on the mic while he was running his mouth. Came like, who's this? And left like, when my shit coming out? You'll wonder how I do it, how your style is played. You're just proud you came out like the gay pride parade. Why hope to compete when openly you're not as dope as me? Supposedly you're cold until your flow's exposed to heat. You roasting me won't happen. Like, oh, you brought a rap? That's cute. Leave with your feelings hurt and an autograph. I slaughter raps on accident. You couldn't snap on purpose. Throw you from the stage so fast you get points for crowd surfing. It ain't worth it, dog. I'm saying, Qwel is ill, kid. I can diss the crowd, piss the judges off, and still win. Yo, where the fuck were you when I was rocking this set? Moment Chicago referred to as not impressed. Yo, where the fuck were you when I was rocking this set? Moment Chicago referred to as not impressed. You're sparking bees, I'm barking bees in front of ooze. Piss on your bark like market trees, smoked out like summer school. Stop trying to understand me, man, get up from your knees. Yo, cause one of us sucks, and the other one's me. See, the title was a warning, and the verse is mercy slugs. Claiming your nuts like testicles, get you ripped like hernias. I rip any rapper right after I smash the freshest kids. Impossible to serve like consecutive life sentences. Heads testify, I might stretch your mind's worth. You're like, ooh, you hit a cat? And I'm like, guess what I heard? Applied herbs to my words, claiming your city's too spliff. When we came to town, we couldn't find a sack with Bruce Smith. Either watch your step or watch your rep get ripped to this shit. Yo, don't speak, but hooks and lines to eat the fish with. Yo, where the fuck were you when I was rocking this set? Moment Chicago referred to as not impressed. Yo, where the fuck were you when I was rocking this set? Moment Chicago referred to as not impressed.